Now, Monet also did lots of sketches, okay, and that's why I'm going to put these ones here, and this is what we're going to do. Our first actual exercise would be about drawing something along these lines. Okay, now it might be that you've got your garden that you can look out of, or just out of the window, what you can see out of your bedroom window. It's up to you. Now, we'll be doing these sketches in the next lesson, but just for now, we'll just finish off this sketchbook page by just putting these two pictures in and just doing a little bit about them. So he used a lot of pencil drawings, and they were a really good way of just finding where all the angles and the different images for his painting. So he'd probably do one of these first before he would move on to this. Okay, so just like we did before with the little bridge, he would draw that first onto maybe his canvas or onto a paper that he could copy from. Okay, so that's what we're going to look at first. So pencil drawings to help design final piece. So let's add a little bit of colour to this now. It's a little bit bland at the moment. We've got a tiny little bit, we've got a little bit of colour on there. And if we haven't even managed to get some pictures printed off, then we need to add a little bit more there. Now, let's have a see about this one. Now, it's got a lot of green and it's got some blue around it. So I'm going to use just a green and blue pencil. I'm going to help bring this picture out. Now, what I'm going to use my Impressionist version of trying to carry on the picture just a little bit onto my page. So first of all, I'm going to stick this picture down so that it doesn't move, and then I can finish the picture. One great thing about making your sketchbook page is that it's your own. It's up to you. You don't have to put the pictures in perfectly straight. I've overlapped these ones, I've overlapped that one. It's entirely up to you. It's what you think it looks best. So that's fine. Okay? So looking at this picture, I'm just going to use my colour pencils to try and finish this image. Now, if you've got different colours, that will work great. Now, I've got actually a couple of greens, so I'm just going to make sure both sharp. And then what I'm going to do is just try and finish this picture, okay, just at the side here, not too much, just a little bit. It doesn't matter that it's overlapping this, it's just, like I said, it's an impression that works. So in this, I'm just going to put a little bit of green up here, this coming up. It's up to you, again, it's all your impression. Okay, so just a little bit of green there, just finishing this off. Now, I could also add a little bit of blue in there, because I can see there's a little bits of blue. So I'm going to put a little bits of blue, just to add that little bit of colour in. Now, underneath I've got a little bit of darker green. Now, if you've got some colour pencils, great, and we can just put those in. Even if you've not got colour pencils, you could even just get your pencil. Now I'm using a 5B here just because it's got that shading, and I'm just going to bring this tree down as if it's finishing there, and I can just put a little bit of the leaves in just by small lines, just to add that little bit of tree. Again, don't have to make it perfect, you can have a nice rough edge, it's just a little bit of sketching, it's not too much. Okay, you could even maybe think of the bridge coming a little bit through, it's entirely up to you. So moving on to the colour bit down here, a bit of blue down here, depending on how hard you press is how dark the colour will look. You could even put maybe a little bit of black in there, or pencil line, just to add that little bit of extra colour again still. Okay, so a bit of green coming across, and I'm just kind of like mirror imaging it. It doesn't need to be exact, but if you can line up the colours at the side here with the colours that you're using, that's going to make it a lot easier to see that you've just carried the picture on. And a little bit down here, this bit a bit longer, just to really bring that colour in. Okay, just put a little bit down here, and we've got that. Now I'm just going to add this green in, again, Sharper pencil works really well here because you can get really dark bits if you need it. And you can overlap the different colours as well, so you can get little bits. And if you need to press on a little bit harder again, just press on. Okay, and you can get your picture to come out of the actual frame that you've already created. Moving on to his name, I can add a little bit of green onto his name maybe, and just go over the top with his name. I'm going to make this so it's got a really thick back and thin at the front. Okay. Now all I've done is use that pencil line that I already had just to help me with that. I'm going to keep with this pencil and I'm going to nice thin there, and I'm going to bring this over, so then we've got a thicker line for the back again, into the thin line, and then again thicker line here, into that thin line, again, down, up, a bit thicker again, thin line, round into that, and we can get it up into the top. Let's have a nice thick line there for the D again, up to the top. Now I'm going to keep that separate so I can see that line. I might even just bring that a little bit thicker. Down to the bottom, up, round, again a nice thick line, and let's bring that round. And we got Claude. Now, because he uses like a lot of blues in there, I'm going to do his last name in blue. So, I'll bring this down, I'm going to bring this up and get a nice thick line once again. And we've got that up there. I might have a thick line here as well. I'll have that one as a thin one, and I'll have that one as a thin one. And again, it's up to you, exactly however you want to do it. Nice thick line for this one, round, and we're going to finish with then. I think I'll have this one coming down a little bit thicker, up, round into the E, up to the top, round to the top, and finish that T. Might just bring this bit a bit thicker there. I went a little bit too far there, but I can just rescue it by just curling it round. Now I've noticed I've got a little gap here, and I was thinking I might just try and do a couple of little water lilies, just using this bit over here. Now I'm going to do it as if the wrong actual bit of water. So first of all, I'm going to use a little bit of green, and I'm going to just do like a half circle, half of this, like a bit like a C shape. If it came all the way around, it'd be like an oval. Okay, I'm just going to do another one, maybe a little bit bigger, and then one more a little bit bigger than that. And again, I'm just doing it nice and gently, just to get it first, and then I'll just try and add that little bit of detail in. Now, as I can see over here, okay, they've got that little that oval shape. Okay, they've got a little bit of light above that bit, so I'm going to just do the base of them just a little bit darker. I'm going to bring that round so it comes round, back round to the top, and that's round. Round. And then I'm just going to finish it off, but I'm going to leave just a little bit white. Just as if they've got a little bit of shine just from the sun. Just a tiny bit. Then I'm going to put a bit of blue behind. I'm just going to use it, my pencil kind of on its side. I'm not colouring it fully. I want to leave white gaps in between, and I'm doing it all the same way, all sideways. Maybe a little bit with darker bits. Maybe under the lilies a little bit darker, just because they've got a bit of shading. Making sure I'm still leaving gaps because I want that reflection as if the sun is reflecting off the water. And then I'm done. Just a little sketch down at the bottom just to finish it off. Now, there we've got it. There's our finished piece. We've got a little bit of annotation, we've got our pictures printed off, got a nice name at the top, and then we've got everything we need ready to go on to our next piece of work, which is going to be some sketching, maybe of your back garden, whatever you've got you can see out of your window if you've not got a back garden. Okay, so I'll see you next week, guys. Hope you all stay safe, and we'll get some more drawing done.